everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my bottom 5 handbags of 2025. I wouldn't say that they're exactly the worst because I do like quite a few of these bags, but I run into issues with either the structure, the material, or sometimes just the lack of usability with these bags. So let's get into it. We're going to start with my number one pick for the worst of 2025, and that is the Coach Sierra Satchel in large, which is a shame because this is a very pretty bag. I bought this on Poshmark. It's in the gold and chalk color. It's just very large. It is large and in charge. It feels very heavy before you put anything in it, so you get tired of carrying it top handle after a while. But then when you go to wear it as a crossbody, it continues to be very bulky and heavy on your side. It also has this weird thing it does at the top with the zipper where it forms this dimple looking thing, and I'll give you a closer look at that. Yeah, so this shape, it's not a great look for me. And the back pocket here, it's very small and bulky, but it's also expanding as time goes on, and I'm not really about that look. So overall, this is just a very fussy bag. It's heavy, it requires a little thought when you close it if you want it to look fairly okay. It's always going to come up with some weird distortion, but if you settle it the right way, it looks better. So that's what ended it in the number one spot at the bottom for me personally. I'm on the fence about whether or not I should keep this bag, so let me know what you think below in the comments. Again, it is a very pretty bag, so it would be a shame to let it go, but it's also just not user friendly, like at all. For our pick number 2, we have Felicia the Fleming. Let me tell you about Felicia. She is a high maintenance girl. She is unfortunately made with lambskin. um, so if you've ever had lambskin, then you feel my pain. It's just so easy to scratch up. I am terrified of using this bag for fear of damaging it. And keep in mind, this bag already had several scratches when I bought it. I bought it used, and I'm not talking about gently used, I'm talking about very, very used. And I don't know if you can really see all the scratches on camera, but there's quite a few at the top, including one that I put in just trying to clean this bag, which says a lot. I used a very soft rag and some leather conditioner, and Felicia was not having any of that. It's unfortunate because this is a very beautiful bag. I really like the color. I really like the quilting, and I like the quality of the strap, but I am terrified to use this bag for fear of messing it up even more than it already has been. This bag has a strap that you can easily change between shoulder and crossbody lengths, which is wonderful. Unfortunately, you have to worry about the material of the pants that you're wearing if you do choose to wear it crossbody to avoid getting even more color transfer on the back here. It has this very powerful snap magnetic closure in the front, and this closes very well. Like, you'll never have to worry about this bag not closing. On the inside, I have some stuffing here just to help the bag keep the shape. It does have this one small back pocket, and in the front, there are a couple of tiny pockets if you want to store like your lipstick or something. Here, I'm trying to move this so that you can get a good view of it. And here they are. You can actually fit quite a bit in this bag. Since the leather is so soft, it has a lot of give to it. I do worry about distorting the shape of the bag if I fill it too full, so that is something to consider. It also has a back pocket which could potentially fit my phone, but again, I'm so worried about distorting the shape that I don't really tend to add a lot there. And that's really the trap that I fall into with this bag. It's beautiful, but it's fragile. And since I know it's fragile, I'm less likely to reach for it because I'm worried about damaging it. And that's how it ended up on this list. Again, beautiful bag. I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon, and I do really enjoy using it, but I have to be very careful when I do. Next, we have this beautiful Michael Kors barrel bag in this blue logo print. I absolutely love this bag. I think it's gorgeous. The only problem is the shape. it makes it a little bit clumsy to use. It's kind of heavy even before you add stuff to the bag. It does come with a crossbody strap, but I don't really like to use it since it's a lot of bulk. I do have this little doodad that I found on Temu that I added just to make it a little cuter. But yeah, I mean, I do love this bag. I just unfortunately don't use it. Now, it's not going anywhere because I will find a way to use it before I get rid of it. But that's what ended up on this list. Lovely, not going anywhere, but heavy and a little bit cumbersome to use. Fourth on our list is the Kate Spade Carry. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. How could you diss the Kate Spade Carry? Which I'm actually not. I love this bag. It's very soft. Again, it's not going anywhere. My main problem with this is that it's bulky and the chain is heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean the chain probably weighs more than the rest of the entire bag. I mean, look at this thing. Yeah, so it just falls straight down. It's like an anchor. Now, if you open the bag up, you can see kind of the other problem. Since this is what I would call a puff bag, there's not a lot of room to actually put your stuff inside of the bag. Like the construction of the bag takes most of the room. You do get versatility from the straps since this is constructed with grommets. You can easily switch between shoulder mode and crossbody mode. I'm not always crazy about the way the straps sit when you convert it to crossbody, but that's not the end of the world. The main issue is when you try to put it down, and let me demonstrate. Yeah, when I put this down on the table, I wait for the inevitable sound of it crashing down back onto the floor. So you have to be very careful where you place this because the chain is so heavy that it pulls the entire bag down. Which, again, this is a very soft bag. I do use it, I love it. It's not going anywhere. But it does give me some issues just with the functionality of actually using it as a bag rather than a piece of decoration. Keep that in mind if this is a bag that you're looking for. Lastly, we have the Michael Kors Mercer, and I believe this is in the size extra small. This is a mini bag, and it's also very boxy, and that is the main reason why it's on this list. I absolutely adore the color. I love pairing it with outfits because it just gives this exciting pop of color. However, trying to actually use this gets a little complicated. It does have these crossbody straps, and most of the time I do wear it crossbody because look what it's like trying to carry it top handle. Though I do occasionally carry it top handle, I rarely put it through my wrist like this. So most of the time I'm carrying this with the crossbody strap. On the inside, we have these three card slots. You could put like an ID, a debit card, or what have you. Because I really wouldn't advise putting a wallet in here because that would take up all your space. Since this is a very structured bag, you don't get a lot of room on the inside since the actual bag itself takes up all the room. That being said, this bag isn't going anywhere. I love it. I still bring it out every now and then just to have fun with the color. Even though I can't fit a lot in it, I just save it for days when I'm going on smaller trips where I don't need to carry a lot. But yeah, this isn't going anywhere. It's just on the list because of its lack of usability. And those are my top 5 worst bags of 2025. Again, the title's a little bit deceptive because I don't hate these bags, and there's quite a few that I do use, but they're mostly on the list because they're difficult to use. In some cases, it's the material that the bag is made out of, in others, it's the shape or the construction. The only one I'm not sure about is the Coach Sierra. I may or may not get rid of that. Let me know in the comments what you think, if that's one that's worth keeping or if I should let somebody else enjoy it. Yeah, so that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me for my next video. Bye.